Going over to the Going over to the culturally proud podcast, which one of the biggest cultural things and also political things would be the whole pandemic. And turns out, yep, we are lied to. So this is from Nick Sorter, and he says, quote, "Holy crap, the White House just updated COVID.gov to a website outlining how COVID originated in a Chinese lab leak as they exposed Dr. Fauci's efforts to cover it all up. Trump was right again, of course." There we go, lab leak. You see, Fauci. Yeah, why was his pardon from 2014? That's so weird. Interesting. Now we'll see if he's ever actually held accountable. He's a government employee, so I suspect not. Any government employee being held accountable is not rarer than winning the lottery, but I mean, how many times have we seen that in our lifetime? It is pretty damn rare. This went pretty well. I got 1.4 million views and 34,000 likes. One of the first comments, well, not by the number of likes, but I would say this comment is from the most handsome and brilliant individual. Me, the Topping Show on X, and I say, quote, "How is that POS not in prison getting 4 likes?" Which isn't a lot, but Trump would probably say to the effect of, "Those are the best 4 likes on the world. It's all about the quality, not the quantity. The 4 best OGs like the comment of the Topping Show." You also have Sarah Smith saying, quote, "They included this photo of him. Next up, a photo of him in prison." And it's Fauci looking anguished, getting 562 likes. Hunter Engelman says, quote, "Conspiracy theorists still undefeated, getting 855 likes. Bearded Vet says, quote, "Amazing how he's still walking free among us," getting 345 likes. The Texas One says, "Masterful," getting 41 likes. Mr. Pitbull, though I suspect it's not I don't think it's a singer unless he has a disproportionate amount of his time on his hands where he can just be on them social medias. Maybe it is. So maybe it's his side hobby. Mr. Pitbull, allegedly, says, quote, "Here's a solution." And it's Bill Gates, Soros, and Fauci behind bars says, "How to prevent future pandemics," getting 210 likes. Cheap Dog Society says, quote, "Rand Paul was supposed to help put Dr. Fauci in prison, but what happened?" Getting 85 likes. Wide Awake Sharon says, "So imagine taking medical advice from a man who needs a pardon for the medical advice he gave," getting 18 likes. Matt Van Swole says, "I was still pretty liberal during the pandemic. I don't know how, what is or what isn't. I guess I should start digging," getting 533 likes. Dr. Stella says, "It's time for Anthony Fauci to be arrested," getting 348 likes. The Conservative Alternative has picture Fauci says, quote, "Nothing says trust the science like a blanket preemptive pardon," getting 84 likes, which, yeah, with all the things I've done with Joe Biden's auto pen, if I were a gambling man, I'm not really. If I were a gambling man, I'd probably put money on Biden didn't actually sign that piece of paper. Biden has no idea who's actually pardoned. Also, there's debates on, is a preemptive pardon even constitutional or legit? So again, we'll see. At the end of the day, if anyone is actually held accountable, I'm surprised, with international laws, you can't sue China, as silly as that sounds, even though it was their damn fault. Well, we also, our tax dollars funded it too. But yeah, we'll see if, anyone's actually held accountable. I'm a little bleak in terms of my outlook, but let me know your thoughts and comments, because as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, try to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so you can click that button. I really appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.